Welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't been as consistent as I said I would be this year. We're already into January, a few weeks now, and I've only uploaded one video. That will be changing, hopefully. Today I want it to be a little different, and I wanted to go over some of the new Lego sets that have come out. It's another thing that I'm very, passionate about. I love building Legos. I actually just went to the Lego store in Short Pump, in the Richmond, Chesterfield area in Virginia. There is a video I uploaded on TikTok about that. If you want to see more about that, it'll be linked down in the description to my TikTok and to the TikTok video itself. But without further ado, let's get into some of these sets. While I was at the Lego store, I have been to the one in Virginia Beach. There's also a little TikTok about that on my TikTok, and I think I put a YouTube short on here as well. That'll be linked in the description. But it was so much bigger than the Virginia Beach one, but I low-key really like the Virginia Beach selection better in the vibe overall. If you get what I'm putting out. I don't know. It was just better to me, in my opinion. But when I was at the Short Pump store, I did get the new Bugs Bunny set, and I have put it together. I'll insert some pictures here. But I also got the Tweety Bird set at Barnes & Noble. I hadn't really planned on going to the Lego store and had already been to the Barnes & Noble at the Chesterfield Town Center, so I had already picked that up, and then it was there. But I got the Bugs Bunny and the Tweety Bird. I love Looney Tunes, so I'm excited that they're doing some sets like this, and I hope that they come out with some more, because that would be super exciting. But without further ado, I'm gonna go up into the corner right here, and we're gonna focus on the screen and see what we have that is new. One of the big things that have come out is Lego Smart Play, especially with Star Wars sets, and sorry if the camera moves a lot. It's all on one table and it's gonna shake. But the Smart Play stuff, I really kind of I think it's cool, and I think it's innovative, and I think it's futuristic, and I think it's the direction that they should be going, upgrading their stuff and focusing more on new technologies in the business. But to me, I feel like it also takes a lot of the fun play out of it. One of the main things growing up, and even as an adult playing with Legos, is you want to make the sounds. You want to make the starship sounds and the lightsaber sounds, and other sets, not just like Star Wars, like the construction sounds and cars revving up, and that's the fun in it, right? And I think it kind of takes that imaginative side out of it, and the price point is a little bit more expensive than it would be if it was just a regular set with just bricks instead of all this new technology that they've put into it. But as you can see here on the screen, we have the shopping street. I think that these are beautifully detailed sets, but it's not the type of stuff that I collect personally. I mainly focus on the niche stuff that I like Looney Tunes sets and stuff like that, but my main thing is Star Wars. A big thing that have come out this year is Pokemon. The Pokemon sets, the first 3 ones and the 2 little exclusives have finally been announced. That is super exciting. I have seen online all the backlash about this Pikachu and how they say, oh, it doesn't really look like Pikachu. I think it's a fair play on Pikachu. I myself will not be picking this up because I try to focus on my main interest for the stuff that I like, and I do love Pokemon and stuff, but my main Pokemon I collect is Charizard and Lucario and stuff like that, so I'm not going to be picking that one up. But if you look over here, we have this Eevee. Super cute. I mean, its face is a little bit more square than I think I would like, but it is rounded around the edges. The price point is perfect. It's still a little bit more expensive, but it is more reachable for those that really can't afford, say, a $200 Pikachu. But this set right here, when it was dropped, I was messaging everybody. I was like, oh my gosh, this set is awesome. This is for the adult collector. You want to build something, you want to have it display to show that you really enjoy that interest. With the Venusaur, Bulbasaur, and Charizard just over top of everything. That is an awesome set to me, but that price point, $650 for something that just kind of sits on the shelf, that would be the most expensive thing I've ever purchased if I do go and purchase that, but I really don't think I'll be purchasing it anytime soon. That's something you have to save up for. That's just a lot of money for some plastic bricks, and I know that's demoralizing it or whatever, but it's just a lot to me. But it doesn't mean that it's not awesome, and for those that have been able to pick it up, great, because I did see where stuff was selling out and people were fighting over it online and everything, and that's funny. It's fun. The Old Town 50th anniversary, super dope super cool. Lego Ninjago is awesome. I remember when Ninjago came out when I was younger, so that is super cool to see, especially with the 50th anniversary bringing that back. They have made a golden retriever puppy. Not something I'll be picking up. I'm not a big dog person. So it's just not something I pick up. I'm not the type of person to just buy every Lego set. I only buy the niche things I like. Now, the Ocarina of Time, that's a pretty awesome set. $130. No, not for me. All of these smart play sets I think are awesome. I think it's cool that they're trying it. And one thing I have noticed is it's like you don't have to buy every single set that comes out with Lego, even if it is something that you like. You do have the choice to say, no, I don't want to do that. So you do not have to buy these smart play all-in-ones if you don't want to. If you don't agree with it, if you don't like it, it's okay to say no sometimes. But I think they're awesome, and for those that want to try it out and see what it's all about, good for you. Go ahead and go out and do it. Moving onward now, we've got the Lilo and Stitch. What is this called? A brickheads. Almost called it a big head. I don't collect brickheads. It's a very reasonable price point. Good for a kid. That's good. This this little Mandalorian and Grogu speeder bike is really cute, and it's super cheap. So it's just like something that if you're going to the store and you're like, I want to build some Lego, go pick up a little $10 Mandalorian and Grogu set and get your fix in. I think that is super cute. Something you could put on your desk at work. Even put it on the dash of your car if you're crazy. I'm not a big car person. I do appreciate everything they do with the Speed Champions. The Bugatti, I think it's pretty cool. I did get to see the NASA, I guess you say Artemis Space Launch System rocket at the Lego store in Short Pump. Thought it was pretty cool. It's a Technic. Not something I would pick up personally, but I think $60 for that it's pretty okay. I mean, pretty good. I love the flowers and stuff they come out with. They're always reasonably priced. Always a good gift. I love this little hummingbird over here, but personally not something I would pick up. Let's go to the next page here. This Japanese cherry blossom with the little geese in the air. Really, really pretty. They even have the waterfall flowing off on the edge. I think that's pretty sick. Would I necessarily want to buy this and put it together? No. Just not my cup of tea. But to each their own. Next up we got the Friends. I don't really collect any Friends stuff. Doesn't mean that I wish they wouldn't do it and focus on more stuff. I think it's great. I think it's a beautiful little piece right there. This Autumn Cottage Garden, I think that's really cute. I love the little sunflowers. I love how the trees are draping and the little smoke coming out the chimney and everything. Would I buy it? No. This tulip bouquet, I think is pretty. I think it's a good way to get a bunch of different flowers at the same time to be able to do something unique with. Would I buy it? No. These lovebirds I saw, they were really, really cute. Would I be buying it? No. Love letters, I think that's really sweet, especially like if you have a little florist or something to be able to build that. It's not that many pieces, 345 pieces, and put that as a little display for Valentine's Day or for an anniversary display. I do think that's cute. I will not be buying that. Another Ferrari right here. We got a Speed Champion. I will not be buying that. The Fry's food truck, pretty sick. Growing up, I used to just buy exclusively Lego City, a whole bunch. I will not be picking that up. A Fierce Dinosaur, really cool. I love these Creator 3-in-1s. I will not be picking that up. Cauldron, Secret Potions Classroom. I think this is pretty sick. Have I ever read or watched Harry Potter? No. But I can say that's a pretty sick looking thing. $60. I won't be buying it. I don't know Harry Potter. Peace Lily. I think that's really cute. Again, I think these are perfect if you don't want to take care of plants. If you can't keep a plant alive. Don't have time for a plant. I think it's a beautiful thing for a florist or for an office or something. I will not be buying that. I've already bought this Bugs Bunny. I will be buying that. I've already bought it. I It was a really fun little build. It was really super cute. I enjoyed it. I like the little details of like his pinky being up and it's like hitting the bee. I think that's pretty cute. Flowering cactus, pretty sick. Will not be buying it. Lego van, pretty sick. Lego City, I love it. $30, not that bad. Won't buy it. This BB-8, I like. I like the BB-8. I will not buy it. And you may be asking, what will I buy? Nothing. $90 BB-8. I just really don't think I can just squeeze out $90 for a rotund BB-8. Sorry. Turtle with water lily flower. This is so cute. $10. Again, that's something you go. You want some milk, you come back. You want to get your Lego fix in. You can build a little turtle or a little frog or whatever. This cute hamster with flower, I'm definitely picking up. It's $10. You can make a little hedgehog out of it. I used to have a hedgehog. His name was Sheldon. He was the cutest thing ever. I love hedgehogs. $10. Not bad. Will not break the bank. This Ford, this 1966 Ford, pretty sick. I will not buy it. What is this? Lego.com needs my help. Not now. See, oh, what did it do? What happened? Okay, it moved a bunch of stuff around. Alright, don't mind that. Okay, this is another Star Wars set. I love the little minifigures. But would I pay $35 for this little ship? I feel like it should be $25. But to each their own. I may pick that up just for the little figure. I don't know. Easter egg basket, super cute. That's something you could put out every year. That would be something I would buy or something I would like to receive as a gift for Easter. I'm not having a stroke. Winking. Buy me the Easter basket. These Chinese New Year's, I saw these at the Short Pump Lego store. I thought they were pretty detailed and pretty cute. I thought they were pretty good for the prices. I'm not gonna buy it. Tractor! Really sick. That would be something I'd buy. I don't know. No. Lego figure, minifigure things, I think these are really cool that they do these. I'm not gonna buy it. Retro gaming console. This is pretty sick. It's another 3-in-1. And one thing I've noticed is the 3-in-1s are really reasonably priced. They're always like under $20. That would be something I'd probably pick up in the future. Recycling truck. I actually have an older version of this from Lego City. I can't remember if it's a garbage truck or a recycling truck, but it's lost in my closet somewhere. Probably in a million pieces, but it's there. That's pretty sick. Again, Harry Potter. Just for this. Just for this is $20. No. Will not be buying that. I'm also not a big fan of these Star Wars things that they put on these old plaques. I don't know. You know, I'm really finding out in this video that I just hate everything. I don't know what's wrong with me. We have this Miles Morales mech vs. Spider-Man. That is pretty cool. I think it's reasonably priced for the number of pieces. I will not buy that. Groot. Oops, I didn't mean to click him. Ravager jumpsuit Groot, where'd you go? I think that's pretty cute. I think it's reasonably priced for the number of pieces and to have him wave at you. I will not buy that. This is smaller scale AT-AT. I think it's pretty good, and if you can't afford or don't have the space for the bigger version, that is something that I would buy. I would buy that. But for $65? I don't know. Okay. A Cornish pixie from Harry Potter. I'm not buying that. I don't even know what it is. Snowplow. I think that's pretty neat. I really am a big fan of the Lego City stuff. I wouldn't buy it though. Yellow Taxi. I think that's reasonably priced for the number of pieces it has. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, this is pretty sick. I actually saw this in a video about this Ninjago ninja character display for the 15th anniversary. I think that's cute. I'm not buying it though. Chicken farm for Minecraft. I think that's pretty cool. I've got an older Minecraft set lost in my closet in a million pieces somewhere. A fierce shark with a treasure chest. I thought that was pretty cute because it got a little crab and everything with it, but I don't know, $35. Well, with that amount of pieces, I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. Haven't we already seen this? We've already seen some of these. Why is it re-showing stuff? We've seen this taxi and this tractor. We haven't seen this cement mixer, this cement mixer for Lego City, I think that's pretty cool. I'm not buying it though. The fox for Minecraft, I would buy that. But there's something about the way they have made his legs. I know it's so that they can move and stuff, but it's something's off to me. I don't like his vibe. Clone Shock Trooper Mech, pretty cool. I think that's good for a kid. I personally am not going to be buying any mechs. This hot rod, I'm pretty sure I have a Hot Wheels car that looks like that lost in my closet somewhere. I think that's reasonably priced for the pieces. I'm not buying it. Unicorn Dream Cafe, make your dreams come true. I'm not buying it. This telescope, it's sick. I love this. This would be beautiful at like the Space Museum, NASA, in a science classroom, especially with this little, all the planets revolving around the sun. I really like that. I like that a lot. We've seen this shark. I've never watched Stranger Things. I don't know a single thing about it. I don't know what's wrong with me. And I'm not a fan of the Brickheads, so not for me. Enchanted Flying Forward from Harry Potter. I really love the color of this Ford. That's like one of my favorite colors, like a baby blue. I'm not buying it. This Spider-Man and Sandman and all of this, I really like this. I could see myself picking that up. I really enjoy the vibe that is giving me. The Dragon of Life is pretty sick looking, honestly. And with that many pieces for that price, I think that's okay. And to have the Ninjago branding, but I don't know. Another Friends thing, I'm not buying it, but the axolotl is pretty cute. We've seen the snowplow airport with airplane. I think that's pretty awesome, especially for that amount of pieces for that price. Hogwarts sorting hat, I don't know, I don't understand. A Technic Monster Jam truck, I think that's pretty cool. Is anyone still watching? Have you seen this? The Spider-Man of Ghost Rider motorcycle, I think that's pretty reasonably priced for the price. I like that. John Deere wheeled harvester, for the number of pieces and the price, I think that's pretty cool to add. EV supercar, not for me. Another mech battle with Doc Ock and Spider-Man, not for me. A Little Rides fire truck, that's for little kids. Police prisoner transport van, just what I was looking for. Not gonna get that. We've seen these. The Aristocats, they even put it in the title, adorable. It is adorable. I like it. Will I be buying it? Probably not. Sonic Speedster Lightning, pretty cool. Not buying it. Monster Jam Grave Digger, Fire and Ice, I really like. I like that. I'm not gonna buy it though. Bugatti, not buying it. I'm not buying Knuckles and Silver fighting each other. The Siege of the Mandalore Battle Pack, I know it's expensive because it's got, what is this, 4 minifigures in it. But I cannot buy something with that little pieces for that much money. I don't know. Coast Guard helicopter, pretty cool. I would probably buy that. Honestly, probably would. This is another 15th anniversary one. I'm not buying that. We've seen this. Next. Scene. Okay. Coast Guard boat with a helicopter. I would buy that. That's pretty cool. This battle with all these minifigures, I think it's a great price. I think it's pretty cool. How many times have I said pretty cool in this video? Please don't drink every time I say it. You may not make it out. Airport fire truck, I think that's okay. I would not buy Grogu's Homestead. Sorry, I'm not that attached to him. Jay's transforming car, that is awesome looking. I'm not buying it though. Tiger Shark tank with the dreams, that's pretty awesome. Not getting it though. Cole's mission, another mech. I'm not getting that. I just 50 pieces for I'm not getting that. No. This has to be another Friends one. I'm not getting that. They got all these little battle things. Spring Wreath, I really enjoy that. I could see myself getting that. I don't know. Another dream set. The dream sets are really killing it. I really enjoy the dream sets. The imagination. Um, I feel like we've seen a lot of this. Have we seen these? They're awesome looking. I wouldn't buy it though. Oh, this is Minecraft. It's just so little. It's so little for $20. I don't know. I don't know. Call me crazy if I'm crazy. I don't know. Oops. Earthquake. Sorry. FIFA World Cup trophy. With that amount of pieces for only $200, I think that's pretty good. A horse and baby trailer. I have no need for that. Zombie dungeon is pretty cool. A few years ago, I probably would have bought that. A mini Jasmine and Rapunzel. She got a frying pan. She gonna beat you. I'm not buying that. Elsa's castle. I'm not getting. Uh, Nightmare Scorpion. That's pretty cool. I probably would have loved to play with that as a child. Wither Battle. That's pretty cool. I don't know. This treehouse one? Huh. I don't know. What's next? The Crocodile Submarine. I'm loving that. I'm loving that. No more friends. No more. With Venomized Wolverine, I really like that figure. Would I pay $20 pretty much just to have the figure? No. Gonna skip a bunch of this stuff because I'm just not interested in any of this. Sounds so mean. Those are cute. 3-in-1 create pets. I love the little fish. This is most of the little kid stuff. Kevin and Doug. I hadn't seen this one yet. I think that's really nice. I really like that actually. Sally's Flower Pot. I think that I like that. I'm not gonna buy it though. I saw this police train heist, and I think I really like that for what they're trying to do. But I have no room and no money, so no thank you. I do like this Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. I rode in a Rubicon for the first time last year. Very painful, but it was fun. Stranger Things Cruel House, this has been a big hit. I saw this displayed at the Short Pump Town Center, and it was awesome to look at with all of these minifigures and everything, but I know not a thing about it, and I have no need for it. You know? Self-control. Next. A lot of... Ooh, these sunflowers are really pretty. Oh, and these shelves. I've been thinking about getting some of these shelves, honestly. But I just don't know. I have a really bad time just buying stuff. I have these roses. I got them for Valentine's Day last year. I think they're the same roses. They're over on the other side of my room. These Nike Dunk collection. That's unique. Some keychains. Arctic Animal Science set. I really think that's a awesome price point for that amount of Lego. Get up on that. Got some notebooks for $40. Woo. Whew. Is this the last page? Oh, the character. I used to love going to the book fair at school, and they would have those huge Lego books just like this. And I would look at it and have like the minifigure in it, and they'd have the Batman Lego books and everything, but they were always like $25. And you know, my parents were like, you know, you could get like 15 books or whatever, because they were like $2-3 each for the price of that one book, and they're more educational material. So I never got these books. The closest thing I got to them was the sticker books. I had the Batman and the Lego, the Star Wars Lego versions of the sticker books. But I never actually got to have one of those books with the minifigure in it. So that's sick to see they're still doing that. Flower wall? That's a great way to get some more flowers. Is that everything? Wow. I must sound like a horrible person that hates fun. But basically, I only said I was maybe going to get 2 things, and I've already got like one of them. I don't know, and I'm sorry I talked a lot of repetitive. There's not much I can say about it, but I think this is a fun video. I would watch something like this. But, I'm going to make another Lego video. I thought I had a really fun idea for the next video. I'm not going to say it to just not spoil it at all. You know, you gotta tune in and watch me more. But I also have been bad. I haven't uploaded in TikTok in like a week almost, and I was doing daily content, so I have to get back on that. It's just life happens and work and everything, and I'm trying to juggle like 50 things at one time, but it's still no excuse. I should put some things ahead of other things, but it happens. But I still, again, repeating it from the last video, I cannot wait for the weather to get warmer and go on more adventures and film and just be outside. They're actually calling for a torrential snowstorm and ice storm this weekend where I am in Virginia and everything, and it's like, okay, and they're calling for like a foot of snow and ice and power outages, and it's just like, can we get a break? Just have not a detrimental winter for once. But it is what it is, and you just gotta roll with the punches. But, you know, I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you're keeping up with your New Year's goals. And if you've fallen off, jump back on it. Don't wait another 365 days or however long it is until the next year. Just jump back on that wagon and start right now. You will thank yourself for it. That version of yourself that's waiting this day next year. So, please like and subscribe. Heart. I really appreciate all the love on my TikTok. I'm really close to 100 followers on TikTok, which is crazy. I never thought I'd come back to TikTok. I left it for like a year and a half. So we're there, and I'm almost to 50 subscribers on here, and I am just so thankful and grateful that anybody has decided to watch any length of amount of a video and share that time with me. I really do appreciate it. But thank you, and I will see you next time.